good morning, good afternoon, good evening, however you may be. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Hello, Kathy Quilts and Crafts. Hello, Linda, Irish Sail Lady. She says, good morning, Kathy Quilts and Crafts, Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Pop Marcus Sophie still in the 90s here in St. Augustine, but cloudy and a bit of wind today. Ready to sew and watch. I'm happy you're here. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Hello, Miss April Green. Did you hear I mentioned you in yesterday's weekend project? Mm-hmm. I did. Did she? Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to read all the comments. Hello, Tina. Thank you very much for the idea. Well, no, I mean, you doing what you did gave me the idea, so, you know. Hello, Charlotte Poe. Happy Saturday. Hello, Miss Pat Riemenschneider and Tina. Hello, all. Hello, Charlotte Vander, Charlotte Poe, Pat Strawhouse. Hello. How you doing? How's your prepping? You're prepping for your heading on and moving out to the coast. She's going to become a coaster babe. A coaster babe. Hello, Linda Parsons and Dawn Stewart and Balloonist. Good morning, everyone. She says, hello, Miss Lois. Good Saturday, everyone. Just finishing up cleaning the kitchen. Then I need to tackle the floors in my spring cleaning of my son's house will be done. She's going to go home and have a rest. She's been working hard. She's working hard on cleaning her son's house while they were away having an anniversary holiday. So, hey, Confident Quilter Gladys. Hello, everyone, she says. Hello, Ms. Nadine. Hello, all. Deborah at work. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Central Coast, California. Hello, welcome, welcome. Al is seen stitching, quilt and floss, I'm sorry. Get set up and stitching in the stitchy tent, ready to rock and roll here. Nice. Welcome, welcome. She had the babes. The babes were a little sick yesterday, so sorry. Just trying to get past this. Okay. Hello, Miss Helly. Woohoo, sliding in the door and saying hello. Woohoo. I get to see you doing that too. Hello, Sandra Woodring. Good morning from Northern Carolina. Northern California, sorry. Apparently you moved and you didn't know it. You moved to Northern Carolina. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hello, Pam's Handmade. Good morning, Mama Pop and all. Hello. Welcome. Hello, June. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so we got a lot done on our project. In fact, I have all the bits together. I just need to sew these rows down here to the bottom, add the pink around, boom shakalaka boom, and she be done. So this is all one piece. This is all one piece here. So isn't it pretty? I loves it. I loves it so much. Oh, Natalie J and Elise from Belton, Texas. Welcome in. Welcome in. And good afternoon, says Natalie J. Afternoon, everyone. Tracy Provis says, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. So that's what we're having to do. And that is the last of this pixelated heart projects. If you want to help our channel and you could, maybe that won't work. I don't know. Oh, that's the picture. Okay, so that's what I drew up pixelated wise, and that's what I put out stash wise. Have you finished the new installment? I went and looked actually earlier today. So those who are on the Fox and Rabbit sew along or stitch along the Cloister Garden project, the section for June has already come out because they're in Australia. So they released the pattern, the free pattern. It is free for now throughout the year, but at the end of the year, or if you next January or on January in the 26th, you'll have to pay for it. So might as well just hop on board now, you know. And you may only like all the way up to June, right? It's pretty, it's doable. I'm thinking it's doable. I was like, oh, okay, I can get behind that. Hey Josie, how you doing? Hi everyone, Miss Tracy Alberts popping on in. I'm glad everybody's here. Welcome. We did have a member stitch along yesterday. Most of the day I actually worked on Harriet the Highland Coo and a lot on this, getting the last of this together. So I didn't really have to fiddle with too many blocks besides like the pinky parts, trying to get that all the way around, the scrappy pink, and then and putting all the rest of the rows together. So does anybody have any questions? Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, and of course we have the star of the show. She's ready for school. She got her pencil. Oh, Miss Bernadette and Donna Faye. Hi, Quilting Buds. I could just see you coming on into like a quilting retreat with a little groovy step there, Donna Faye, and giving a little hip bump and a little high five and going, yeah, quilting buddies. That's the vision I had in my head. But yeah, so it's out. Yeah, it looks good. I like the one for June. It looks nice. It's doable. I think it's doable. But definitely, I think I'm gonna take a note from Allison's book and start right at one of the corners and work my way out. So yeah, Mona and I held the fort till 1 a.m. your time. What the? You party people. You know what? I'm so happy that you guys enjoy it and hang out and have fun beyond my time there in the member Zoom. I really do. That to me, it warms my heart. It makes me so happy. You guys connect on another level. And I was just kind of like the common denominator. You know what I mean? So I love that. You really like the weekend project video? Thank you. It was what you were working on the Wednesday that kind of inspired it, or the Wednesday before. But I was like, hey, and I'm like, I was trying to tidy up things, and I'm like, I got this lace thing here, and the curtain here, and I'm like, especially with me having to wash the dishes more often since the dishwasher went capazzo. I been running out of cloths because I like to use a fresh cloth every single time. So it'd be like do the dishes. That cloth, and if I'm not doing a load of laundry in like 4 or 5 days, I got a lot of cloths that I need to wash up. So yeah, happy for that. Yeah, yay. So thank you. All right, so I have the very bottom strip here of the 2, and I'm just gonna put the piecings of the pink. I'm gonna finish the row that I'm designing, attach it to it, and then we'll start adding the other rows together. So hello, Roxanne Sexton, how you doing? Is there anybody else I missed coming in? Hey, Gazella. Hi, everyone. Finally caught the light. I'm happy you're here. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Indeed. Here's cheers to you. Thanks for hanging out with me. And Pop is here. And Sophie's here. Marcus is napping. One of a game that him and his buddies have been waiting for a little bit had come out Thursday, but they were all gathering last night to play it hardcore. They played for 7 hours. He went to bed at like 5 in the morning. I don't care. He's having fun. Life is short. Have fun. It made plans to, he had his snacks and everything else, so he was all good to go. So he got up for a little bit, had breakfast with us, and then I'm sure he went back to bed. But cheers. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? Did you see Wednesday's Long Arm Wednesday video was your January winning project, wasn't it? I think so. We went through a lot of footage. We're trying to get reback kind of sorted around. Would you have thought as soon as I got that done, all the mysterious missings ones started coming back from the woodwork? No kidding, right? Now you need to make a basket to hold all the cloths on the countertop. There you go. I see a rope basket in your future. How's everybody doing? Y'all good? Okay, I just got some little bits that I've started to put together here. So I've got some strips. Let's warm the irony back up and add some stuff here, okay? Pop gave the lawn a good mowing today. You can see just a bit of it actually in the bottom corner of the camera here. That's part of the backyard. Well, I mean, it's all part of the backyard, but I mean the part that we take care of with the mowers and the stuff. So, yeah. So, hold on. And then we got, of course, where's this one? The star of the show. She's in the corner. Thank you. I tried to make it nice and cheerful. Like when I did the pixelated one, this one here, right? It's obviously just a base color. I didn't want to go in and put 75 different purples all the way around or reds or something like that. So it gave me a base of what I want it to look like. It gave me a nice shape. It gave me a good size if I was doing it the 2.5-inch squares. Of course, you can narrow it down to be not as pixelated, or you can add more and, go all crazy and make, super big or super small. So, oh yes, it's Balloonist's birthday today. Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Mona, also known as Balloonist. Happy birthday to you and many more. I hope you have a fabulous day. I know I've had a fabulous week hanging out with you on Wednesday and Friday. And thank you so much for being a part of our channel. Big hugs to you. Really, big, big hugs. Big hugs. Like this arm and this arm and give it a little squish, squish. Okay? And it's a pleasure to know you. Alright, let's shift our needle because we don't want to break that. No, we don't. I'm still getting used to me new foot. Well, speaking of foot, I wonder how Sylvia's doing. Oh, she's alright. Alright. So we're just adding a couple little pink squares onto like some of the strips I already have, and then we'll add it to here, okay? Oh, Miss Gwenny sneaking in there. Nice. I would think I am here today. Yes. Are you here today? Is this a random question? It was 3 a.m. Is that when you guys stopped partying or when you left the chat there, Natalie J, was 3 a.m.? You guys are going all hardcore gamers on me. Hardcore chitty chatters. Good. We had a blast. Natalie had to leave us because it was really... I bet. She was probably wanting to stay up and hang out. Just when you guys are having a good time. That's all. Wednesday is a long arm Wednesday video, and Friday is a weekend project video, and Tuesdays are cross stitch Tuesday lives, and Saturdays are whatever we feel like working on the weekend, but now it's been monthly scrappy thing for 2025 on Saturdays. So 2 lives and 2 vids. You just can't get rid of me. No, you can't. You can try, but no, I won't let you. No. Hello, Suzanne. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, let's... Oops, hold on. Oop, that did not break. Let's put some of our long bits together. Let's see what we need. Okay, so... Oh, let's do this one here, too. No problem. No problem at all. It is all good. I welcome questions. We cannot gain knowledge without questions. So... I do not fault anybody for asking questions. Okay, so we're gonna, oops, here, let's do this one instead. Do a little pressing here so I can figure out what I need to finish my row. I do have bits of bobs, obviously, for the next strippies up, right? So the top one's already done, so we don't have to worry about that one. Oh, okay, we can add that. Let's see what we need here. Okay, so let's... Okay, so we're using tones of white, off-white. As you can tell, it is very scrappy. There's actually one of these fabrics. It is more yellow on this side than this side. So I used the back side of it. It's just a slight off-white. Yeah, that was one. I mean, you got 2 sides of fabric. You can use whatever you like. And it was just enough. It was just subtle enough for me to use for this project. So... You know, and still, and making sure I had a nice eclectic. Like, look, we got snow here, a little creamy swirl, white stars, circles, flowers and seeds and berries, oh my, butterflies, more snowflakes, different swirlies, looks like explosions or, I don't know, fireworks or something. I don't know, whatever that is, some leafy thing, more stars, more butterflies, and that's just in this little section here. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of just a variety, right? Hello there, Sherlock Sos. How you feeling? Hello, Lena. Hoping the Benadryl kicks in. I'm having an allergic reaction to the gift of soap on my hands. Oh. Yikes. Yikes. What was it, somebody gave you like scented soap or something, or what's the skibby jibby? What is the skibby jibby? All right, let's scoot over here and add this little piece. I was trying to make it like very eclectic all the way around with the pinks, right? Because we can only showcase the pink like one at a time, right? So. I do love kids. Not now. I have 3 neighbors with kids, and they are playing outside. They are not gelling. They are screaming most of the time. I'm starting to get annoyed. It makes it impossible to realize. I bet. That's when you're like, I want to retire somewhere else, near the ocean. If it wasn't for Bastion, I'd say, you know, save up your pennies, get a little trailer, and, you know, hop in the back 40. We'd look after you. Alright, so let's add this one to here. Yeah, the screaming. It's the high-pitchedness when they don't realize the levels that they reach. And it's like, ugh, you just gotta shake your shoulders. Yeah, one of the few things I do not miss about crossing guard. Okay, let's All right, how many more do we need? Okay, hold on. Pinch you there. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, do we have a 5-pack here? No, let's. So, it's not too much of that. That would be for a good size there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Okay, let's finish this one off, and we'll add to the bottom. Right, exactly. But you want to stay close enough. You might maybe looking into an adult-only building. You know what I mean? That might be something. Okay, let's take this piece and add it here, and then that should be enough for our bottom row of pink to go all the way around. Okay, so this is bordering our heart. I do have all the other rows all ready to go. Some's already done, and then this I'm just adding on. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? If you would like to help out our channel and give it, what is it, the exclamation?
For what?
If they wanted to buy the pattern. I thought that was love your thing, but it was just popping up the image of it. So I was like,
it's exclamation love.
Exclamation love. Mo, mo, mo. Hey June, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so now I'm just going to pin this row. Just gonna wiggle the seams so they are like snuggety-dug. You know what I mean? Like one right on top of the other. Okay. And this is also the last day you'll get a chance to enter to win this project. We'll be drawing it next Saturday when we start our June project. I will have things already prepped and ready to go during the week just because I need a jump on it considering June starts tomorrow, and you know we tried to have as many weekends as we can in with that project, right? So but yeah, you gotta wait till next Saturday to figure out what we're doing and who the winner is of this one. So if you want to get a chance to enter in, exclamation May GW will get you there. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, a little wiggle, wiggle. Just kind of want to wiggle them back and forth, right? Just to, and you'll feel that. You can feel where the little folded over fabric from one seam to the next folded over fabric of the other seam just kind of nest together. Okay. And you don't have to put a pin at every one, but I just because I'm chatting and sewing all at the same time. It's like chewing bubble gum and talking and walking and whatever, squawking. Squawking. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Gazella. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Life has lots of moments to get you down, but you gotta just pick yourself back up. You know, nobody's gonna pick you up. You know, especially if you've been eating the snacks too many times, they're not gonna even touch you. They're gonna say, "No way, you're gonna throw out my back." So, therefore, you gotta pick up your own self. Pops, if you can see the look on Pop's face. I'm sure sometimes he's like, oh, whatever. Back to cleaning, I'm listening. Okay, good luck, Lois. She's such a trooper of a mom. Not only is looking after the cows, the dogs, the cats, everything else, she's looking after the house, she's cleaning it. She's dealing with a broken down car and flat tires and having to get new tires and like, I mean, it's not been a vacation week for her at all. I mean, she sewed a little bit. And I know she said she was making some progress on her cardinals that she was doing up for family members. 6 of them? 8 of them? 12 of them? I forgot. Oh my god. I know it's a few. More than a few. Alright, so now that I have that all pinned, and you're like, I would have just popped that under the machine and sewed, but that's okay. I got time to chat. Where are you guys going? Huh? 7. Let's see, okay, 7. Alright, now let's sew these. Oh, look how pretty it is outside. Oh, before I poke myself in the belly. Look how pretty and green. It's all misty right now. The cows have been wandering between our property and our neighbor's property beside us. It looks beautiful out there. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And with all the trees coming into bloom, it's just gorgeous. Even from just a couple weeks ago, you take a look at like one of the live streams and I flipped over the camera. It's just gorgeous. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so let's sew down this whole big long seam of attaching our pink border to the white bottom. Okay, we don't look what that was doing. It was trying to do a little flippy flu peekaboo there going on. There we go. I'm gonna try and keep it on the edge of my foot, a 1/4 of an inch. Okay. Miss Tracy Provis did a lovely quilt heart or pieced heart this week for one of her friends, I thought it was absolutely beautiful as well. She's nice big squares. I think they were 5-inch squares or 5.5-inch squares to finish at 5, and it made a lovely lap size. And she added the name underneath of it, and it looked so beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and so lovely personable too, and great for like a cuddle quilt, lap quilt, you know, wheelchair quilt, or you know, even just car quilt, anything like that. It was like, I think it was like 50 by 65 or something like that. So a good size, That's a good size to give a gift as a personal gift to someone, just for them, because it'll be just perfect, right? And then nobody's taking it away if you put their name on it, right? Was there a specific website or book that you may have used to help with the lettering of that there, Tracy Provis? It might be, if it's a free website, it might be really useful to some people who may want to do something like that, especially for some of us who have unique spellings to names, or you know, different names that you don't find common at the store, where you can find named ornaments or pens or pencils or you know, things that normally you can get monogrammed without having to, you know, pay extra or something. Hey, Sass! 5.5 unfinished. I was supposed to pick in the group when it's been quilted and received. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I didn't want to say too much, like, in regards to names or anything like that. But just I love that you used a hard idea to show the love towards a friend, right? And whether you make a nice pixelated one like the one behind me, or you could use, like, think of it like tonally. If you did like dark in the center of one color and then graduated outwards of like the lightness of that same color, like it could be purple, be green, blue, or even a couple of shades, or green to blue or something. I think that also would be really lovely, right? If you have someone who's got a couple of favorite colors, you can mix them up like that and make them a nice heart black quilt. So, and we'll see at the end of how big this will actually be. So I did add one row, not because I felt it needed it. It was just actually an error. I was just putting rows of 2 and 2 and 2 together, not realizing the last one was only a 1 row in the border. So, oh, thanks, honey. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the seam because it's such a big one here. Okay, Miss Gwenny and her endless supply of scraps. I do love what you do with it, though. I will actually show. Let me show. Where's my phone? Hold on. Where's my phone? Oh, I did tuck it right here. I'll show you a few of the ideas that Miss Gwenny has shared with me in regards to using her scraps. Oh, okay. That doesn't show anything different than it does on YouTube. Okay. Oh, hold on. Why'd you do that? Sometimes I hate it when the camera changes. Isn't that cute? I'm trying to get it so you can actually see it better. Nope, not the light. Okay, hold on. Let me. Oop, hold on. I can randomly start texting her and just be like, "What are you doing? Thought you were streaming."
She knows what's happening. She's watching it.
And then those there. You know, aren't those pretty? I'm sorry, it's a little blurry, but. Yeah, some really great ideas in regards to using up your scraps and stuff like that in little bits. Little bits go a long way, right? Okay, so we were pressing our seam. Okay, and then we'll flip it and press. So fun, so fun. Exactly. No, what was it? Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday were absolutely lovely. It actually got a little warm. Yesterday it got like sticky warm in the late afternoon. So, oh, and sorry to apologize to anybody for not coming back to the Stitchy Zoom. As soon as I got into the house and got myself a glass of water, my niece Victoria video chatted. So I was like, I'm going to spend some time talking to her. So it was like an hour and a half, I think we were chatting. So it was a while, but we got caught up. So it was good. It was a good chat with Miss Victoria. I wanted to tell her so bad, check out the Tuesday stream and see what you think of what I'm making you. But I didn't. I know she's too busy. She doesn't watch our videos or anything. So, okay. So here's our bottom row. Okay. This is my pink quilting sash for 2025. I'd like to thank all the peoples. I'm trying to open that page, but it has not opened up. I'll get to it eventually. LL said that it's doable pattern this month. I am excited to see it. Oh, yeah, for the fox and rabbit. Yes, it is totally doable. I wonder why you can't get into it. That's weird. Oh, I love the scraps. Got to find more because goddaughter is learning to sew straight lines, and that's what we're using. Yes, and use the strips, and then you just square them up so easy, right? You can go all that crazy and just take your little ruler and start chopping squares out of it. That's what I did with the the pieced one. It's on the long arm at the moment. Oh yeah, the Swaro. And then you just like make your own fabric with all the bits left over, right? Like the tiny little piece right there. And there's like, I think there's that's the tiniest little triangle right there. Different material, right? Yeah, right, Tracy Provis? I think so. Yeah, so making your own fabric and then going from there. So, all right, let's give this a press on top. I do like my little eclectic pinks here. I love the little scissors. Got some trees and some flowers and some polka dots and some camo. You know. Okay, now let's add this to our other bottom row. And we'll work up our rows from the bottom. Okay, so here we go. This is the bottom of our heart. We're going to add these two together. And again, I think I'm just going to pin every other one this time. My phone's hot. I'm sorry, honey?
Shouldn't it be white to white? Not white to pink.
Oh, you're right, honey. Thank you.
Okay.
You are correct. I am the weakest link. Yes, thank you, April. Pop was on it too, thank goodness. It would have been, oh, wait a second here. I would have figured it out eventually.
After so.
I would hope before the Seam Ripper song, but, you know. It'll do. It'll do. Okay. Hold on. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. Double, triple check. Yeah, and I've been using those cloths that were yesterday's video, but I filmed it obviously a few days ago. Have been absolutely just fantastic for cleaning. Got the stovetop cleaner than it's been in a while. I was like, whoa, wait a second here. Sometimes, you know, a little cotton cloth is one thing, but a little extra, you know, abrasion, I guess. Roughness helps, uh-oh. What did I do? Am I missing two? Uh-oh. Alright. So we need a 4-pack and a 2-pack. Whoa. Okay, is that going to be okay? No, that's too close. How did we mess that up? Well, we know the answer to that. It was easy. How about this and this? Is that'll be okay? There we go. I needed 2, right? Yes, I needed 2. Okay, so we'll put those two together and grab a 4-pack, because I know I have a 4-pack. That's better than missing. Yeah, at least it's 2 pieces, and I can figure that out. I do have lots left over too. I have a whole that I'm gonna make myself a design bag out of. So, hey, Flicka Chicka, how you doing? Welcome in. Anybody else coming in? Hello, how are you? If I missed you, sorry. Hello. Okay. See what we got going on here. No, we don't want that one. We don't want that one. Sometimes doing Scrappy is harder than doing pre-assigned, no, it doesn't matter what the heck happens pieces, right? Like it's already got a home sort of thing. I was like starting to figure out where some of my whites went one day, and I'm like, I thought I had cut a whole bunch, and I was just like losing it and whatever. So I thought, okay, well maybe I didn't cut a whole bunch, and I've just like in my mind misplaced them. And whatever. So as I'm like prepping for today, I'm like, oh, there you are. whole big stack. I'm like, oh, so I got lots now. I got lots of 2.5. Okay, so let's sew these little bits together here. And then, hold on, you two together. I'm exhausted from work, so I'm half napping while listening. No worries. That's like my general state. Half napping, half listening. Oh, whoa. A fabric book? With 1 page. Anybody reading that? Whoops. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now there's the fabric book. It's pretty little butterfly. To fly away. Oh, boy. Okay, so no matter what. It's a seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. All right, let's get that straight here. You read it all. Whoops, yeah, exactly, Sherlock. I miss how you were feeling. I asked, but I got distracted by what I was doing. So, I'm sorry there, Sherlock. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so now we just need flip, flop, floppity, flip, flippity, flap, flap, flap. Okay, so those two together, and then those two on the bottom. I've done that recently with Asker triangles. It's yeah, I was like, oh, alrighty. Especially if one fabric's kind of lighter than the other, so. Alright, let's give that a little heat. Hello, Melanie Taylor. How are you doing? Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? And how are you doing? How do I want to put this? Because I want to flip and flop. Tippity top. I like that one. And I like that one. Okay, so here we go. Doing well. Nice. Nice. I'm good holding the couch down watching you. Nice. Did you manage to get through to the website there, Miss Allison? For the Fox and Rabbit. Anybody else who was just coming in and didn't know, but the Fox and Rabbit for June stitch along is out. It's ready for download. It is a free. Oh, back yourself up there, Chacho. All right, now we've. Oh, somehow I got a little short on that row, and sorry about that. Okay, now we get to finish. Nothing like getting to the end of the line and realizing you're 2 things short. That'll be all of us standing at the gate, you know, with God on the other side, and we're all like a couple of things short. Pickles in our basket, and marbles, and everything else. What's June's block? What do you mean? Oh, for the Fox and Rabbit. That's what we're talking about. It's a cross-stitch website. Maybe we could get a little link to that or something. And you can hop on board now. You can actually just download June's project, and it's got everybody else in between. January, February, March, April, May. So it's got all of that in there too. So you can just hop on board right now and to do all the way like up to June. So thank you, June Hansen. I had a lot of fun putting it together and designing it and helping with. Well, I really didn't help, but Pop put the pattern together. Like wrote it all out and built it out in EQ8, was it?
Mm-hmm.
EQ8 software. So, you know, it took time. It took quite a bit of time, actually. So, but, I mean, I sketched it out pretty quickly because I just had an idea. I just wanted to use some color and just make a you know, a nice, colorful, bright and beautiful rainbow heart to hang out here, you know, for a time and then give it away. There, thank you, Pop, for sharing that. Great way to incorporate a bunch of fabrics and just showing the love back to the people who, you know, love our channel and subscribe and like and watch the videos and comment and share and talk and popping in for a few minutes during your break. Hello there, Monty. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been a while since I saw you. Hoping to catch more of you on Zoom or something soon. We had actually 2 this week. One was just like hang out and stitch with me, sort of thing. Hey, I appreciate it. Lurkers make the whole channel too. This heart pattern is my next planned scrap quilt for charity. In fact, next few, I would think it's easy to come together, and if you got a nice neutral background, like you don't necessarily. Hey, Nicola, simply a stitcher. Welcome in, my dear. Thank you. I have like somebody famous in my chat. You could definitely use like even a blue background or a green background and build out your hearts in different colors. And who wouldn't want a big heart? I mean, it's like a hug, right? Who wouldn't want a hug? We're huggy people around here. You don't do Scrappy? I figure I got so many bits and bobs. I kind of have to do Scrappy. You know what I mean? And I don't want to throw that stuff away. And it's not like anybody's going to be buying it up by the bags full. So, you know. So we're just kind of setting the seam here. And then we're going to flip and then pull it the other way. And then we'll see what the bottom part of our heart looks like. Okay. Do-do-do. The hardest part is getting enough of a one tonal or a tone color to form the heart. But you could also make it so the heart is one color, and then you had like maybe radiant light and to dark to the outside of the border to go around the heart. So it's like a pulsing heart or something. You know, and see what you got within your stash. Seems to miss your lives. YouTube's is on over. YouTube's really wonky. It's been kind of annoying on a lot of levels. Send my bits to the maker space where people do pronounce it scraps. Send my bits. Oh, okay. Okay. I would, Mom, but it would cost my children's armament to mail it down. I think we should just have it as free giveaways one day, and I'll just like vacuum suck out all the air from the bags, and it'll be just like these little things in the mail. All right, here is the bottom of our heart and the bottom of the quilt row. Okay. So let's load 2 more. Let's do those 3. The 1, 2 seams there. Then we'll add that to this. And then we need to build out, once we get the whole thing we need to build out the pinks down the sides. So, okay, let's pop this here for a second. Is everybody okay? Y'all good? Cheers. Happy Saturday. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, so let's move our pinks off to the side here for the moment. Because we know we're going to need yous. Just not right now. Not right now. Okay, so pop you there. Let's take you and you. We don't want to lose the sequence that these go in. And the reason why I did 2 by 2 instead of just doing added 1 row to the next, because for one, it's easier to work 2 by 2 and adding to bigger projects like this. And secondly, if I needed to fix something, I only had to go on one or the other side. So it's not like 5 rows deep and I wanted one of like right there that needed to come out, you know, because I didn't like the way it was color sitting or anything like that. So, you know, 2 by 2, it's easy to fix. And I fixed a few things. I had some oranges that were lining right up against each other. I had some yellows that were a little too diagonal or too close to colors to each other. So, thanks everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. You have to add them to the bags of fluff when you would have. Oh, yeah. Remember, she said, what are we winning? I'm like, bag of fluff. That's what you get. 10. Oh, sorry. Hello there, Peter. I was knee deep in the garden with the neighbor and totally lost the day. No worries, Peter. Gardens are important. How are you? We had a little rainstorm not too long ago, but other than that, it's been absolutely gorgeous here. And thank you very much for hanging out today. Mr. Peter and I hang out on Mr. Chris Notbush's channel on YouTube. I also try to do the Twitch side too. Usually during the week. He's a clay artist. You guys most know of him. I've shared his channel many, many times here. Put that billboard up, you know. Hey, debt-free quilter, how you doing? Welcome in. So we're just adding rows to our big pixelated heart. This is the last day to get a chance to enter. Exclamation May GW gets you. And we will announce the winner next Saturday when we start our brand new project for June. What's that going to be? You just have to wait. When is the Picto Lobster Festival? That's a good question. When is the Picto Lobster Festival?
I believe it's the Canada Day weekend.
Canada Day weekend, which is July 1st. Okay, so let's put those two together. Let's again make sure I have them in the right order. The blues on the outside are coming down in.
July 4th to the 6th.
July 4th to the 6th.
The Lobster Carnival.
Lobster Carnival. Okay, so that's actually that's the week of my next infusion treatment, so we should plan some lobster loving. Lobster loving. In my belly with some garlic butter. Lobster loving. Sorry. Lurking while I fold laundry? I hear you. I gotta do that today too, but Marcus got to the wash machine before me. Aw, look at that. Isn't he just so cute? And yeah, it is actually, it actually has cleaned up just a little bit there, Peter, but it was very misty and raining like crazy when we first came out to the shop, so. Aw. She's the cutest puppers. Would you like a snack? Sophie Loafy. Can you turn it back? Oh, I made the package crinkle. For the pretty Loafy. Did you get that? Hold on, one more. I'll try to aim better this time, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, it's so delayed. My goodness. How did we get to like almost a minute or something? You'll be right up. Yeah, right? It's gonna be fabulous. I'd really like to go this year too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. I'll be at the Lobster Festival next year. You and I can go together. How's that, Pat? Let's make a date to do that together. And when you get settled into your place, let me know. I'm happy to come down and help, or you know, whatever. There's a place nearby that that I know of that I can stay at. So. 81 outside right now. I don't know what it is here. It doesn't seem like it's too bad. I mean, I do have a long sleeve shirt on in the shop, but I get chilly sometimes real fast. It had definitely been much warmer on the Thursday, Friday. Oops, what do we got going on here? Hook the thread. Okay, just pulling out our pins as we're kind of going here. Putting them in our pin cushion. Okay. Yeah, to fluff before folding. 102. Oh my goodness, that is too much. Too much. Okay, the little flippity floppy in this one here, so I'm gonna try and just kind of fold it that way. So sometimes fabric has a different elasticity to it, depending on how it's cut, right? Like if it's cut on the bias or not. So, and I, when it comes to some fabrics, I was just cutting it with, any which way but loose sort of attitude. Just get what you can out of it. Oh, there, Miss Lori Clark. How are you doing, my dear? We're just got a couple more rows to go, and this project is D-O-N-E, done for you and me. Well, not really, because I have quilted. And I can't wait for you guys to see what I did with the April project. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. L-O-V-E, love it so much. Okay, all right, now let's go and press this. Make sure iron is still hot. It is. It is. All right, and we'll give it some loving. 69 Fahrenheit. That's a good temperature. I like that. 69, 60s, 82 max. Hello, Beverly. Hello, girl. What you doing there? Didn't know you were on. Remember this old lady? Name looks very familiar, but I do agree. I have not seen you for a very long time. June is bad here too. It's like fog, but the fires are close, so to be expected. Oh, you got fires? Oh no. We did get an updated report too on our phones. Oh, actually no, it was an email or just on our. But anyways, because we live in Nova Scotia, of all the fires around us. So. Northern Indiana, we have sunshine but hazy because of the fires going on. Yeah. Whoa. I'd love to have you down. Oh, I'll have a spare room. You can give me tips on resetting up. Hey, yes, you betcha, babe. For sure. I'm happy to come and hang out for a couple of days if you don't mind having me. I mean, I am a difficult person to deal with. So I've heard. All right, let's our other line to here at the bottom. Busy just doing sewing quilts, laugh out loud, knitting, fisherman knitted. Oh, sweaters. I have, that sounds delightful. I have just recently got into knitting socks. I knew how to knit, but I'd never done socks before. So the fact that I actually made myself a pair of socks put me like mentally on a whole other level of like, I could actually look after myself if I needed to clothes-wise. I could make my own clothes and I could make my own socks, right? So, you are not Laura. What do you mean? What? Totally. Well, it is dark and cold and June 1st here. There you go, Miss Sass. How you doing? How's it going? I heard the babies are keeping you busy. Busier than a one-legged man and a bum-kicking contest. Difficult? Nope, never. Well, I don't know, depends who you ask. Yes, it's dark and dreary times. I don't think it's winter yet. I think it's still fall for her. Nana daycare? Yeah, I hear. Hey, you know what? Take it and run. It's only just for now. It's not forever. You know what I mean? You have to kind of take that attitude towards it when it comes to those situations, when it comes to babes, because they're only that little for such a short period of time, that you can care for them and gain that, endless love and adoration, that, one would, a grandparent would hopefully want, for the one to spend time with them all the time. I mean, I would love that, but that's okay. Thank you for that. Our computer is now covered in tea. I didn't knit. Did you spill the tea like I did all over my desk the other day? What a mess. Oh my gosh. And of course, then I'm like, looking, what do I do to soak it up? I'm like, okay, don't grab any quilts, don't grab any batting, just grab paper towel. Okay, now we're going to add, hold on, let's make sure we're doing this right. We are. We're going to add this, and then this to that, that to that. And then we're done. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's getting warm in here. It's getting warm in here. I know how to rate it out of 10. Well, yeah, true, but I meant like without harming animals. I do too, but I mean like it will self maintain. Like I can make more socks, and I've been working on. I've done the cuff down and the leg part down so far. That now I just need to start the heel part of it for one of Pop's first sock. So
Only getting one, but.
Yeah, he's only getting one. Only getting one. I'll let you handle that quilt. It's a big one. It's a cute one too. I love it. Why are you? You're like hooking on something. You're being a little annoying. I thought we were getting along there, walking foot. Now I'm starting to question you. Ulterior motives. 3 to 4 days a week, no sewing time, but memories. Well, that's exactly it. Exactly. That's only for a short period of time, so enjoy them.
No, I have 2 legs.
So what? One-legged kicking. Tracy. Hey, hold on. How'd you get in there? What? Got some random thread that's they're bit and bob that's hijacking my project here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of there. This has been really fun to put together. I've actually pulled out fabrics I hadn't seen in like forever. It was nice to get them incorporated and mixed up and just make something fun and unique and special, hopefully to the person who wins it. I know it's been special to me to go along the journey of making it. And looking for little bits of this and little bits of that. I've found things I've lost. So, and it's been really nice to have some of the members of our channel contribute with a few of their fabric stashes that they were willing to help share into my fabric stash and now are incorporated into this project. This is the fabric that I said I was using the back side of it because it's the front side of it is just a little too tanny, but the back side is just subtle enough, right? So it blends right in. Got 2 sides. All right, let's press this and then we'll flip it and add it to the other part. I love this part. We get so close to being done. It's like one of my favorite parts. Finishing the quilt top together, and then the next is when it's done getting quilted. I mean, I don't mind the binding at all. It's really a necessity on getting the project done, right? So, and I know it's part of that, so it doesn't necessarily bother me because I when I start something, I really do want to finish it. So. Love it. Love all these colors. Look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. like all the colors. And some of my seams aren't perfect. I may come back and unpick those too. I'll perusal, but you know what? Life is life, and not everything's perfect. So I'd rather have it done than perfect, because it just shows a human made it. All right, now we're gonna stick our bottom on. I mean, the bottom of our heart on. Gonna stick our bottom on. Here, Johnny number 5, and we've lost our bottom. We haven't. Okay, first let's make sure we're right. Yes, we are. Okay, and then it's, so this seam, putting it together to the other half, and then 2 borders. Okay? That's what we got. Well, I think nothing is perfect. So trying to make something perfect, you're trying to achieve something that's unachievable, right? You know what I mean? And I think you add a little bit more stress to yourself. I mean, good enough. You know, there's having a seam where it's, you know, a half inch or an inch over is not so good. But, you know, a tiny smidge or a, you know, a widge over, it's no big deal, right? I mean, we do the best that we can. But we don't want to stress about stuff either. So. We had a late breakfast, so I'll be like hungry right after stream. I was like, oh, I should probably grab something. I went in the house and talked to Pop and, you know, so on and so forth. And it was raining really, really hard, so I waited on the deck with Sophie. Oh, is that right? Uh-oh. Hold on, I feel like I've messed something up here already. Oh, I have, because I'm too short. Either a block short on either side, or what did I do now? Okay, hold on. Let's take this out. Do. What did I do? Do. What did I do? Okay, where is your... Where's your middle one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, so here. Oh. Uh-oh. I just noticed those are upside down. Oops, sorry. That is upside down. But we're also short. Okay, so let's fix this. Okay. Right? Oh no. Hold on. Something is wrong here, and I just need to figure it out. No, that is right. That is wrong. Yes, that is wrong. Haha. Probably. That's exactly it. It's the nicest present ever. Like, does somebody actually think of them and make something super special like that? So yeah, exactly. You know what? And we're trying to give at least 12 of them away this year. We've already given away, 5. So, right? Haven't we? No, 4. This will be 5. Because we had Catherine, Pam, Heather, Vanessa. Right. Do. So we just got to flip this one right here. It's okay. Like I said, accidents happen. We know how to use a seam ripper. So we know we just have to flip this one over. Trying to approach it at a side that you can get to. If you can't get in between a seam, then just try and pull a few threads on the back side, or even just break a few, and then that'll give you a little bit of a leverage to find out where the seam is and then work at the seam. There's many ways to use a seam ripper. You can fiddle around and find the best use for you. Okay, alright, so this gets flipped. Flip, flippity flop, flip, flippity flopped, flipped. Yes. Okay, so we'll sew it onto this side first, then this side, and then we'll attach it to the back. Exactly, Nadine. Life is not perfect, and we're not perfect. So why are you trying to achieve something to that into a quilt project that's just not achievable? So as far as I'm concerned, when you try to have that mentality to, oh, I need to make the perfect quilt, you're setting yourself up for failure right away. So how about you just approach it with the attitude is, I'd like to make a quilt, and then go from there, right? Nothing has happened with Canada Post yet that I know of. Lori Clark. She's got a friend in the know. I have not seen, but I did see that the 14-year-old boy that stabbed the 80-year-old woman for no particular reason to death in Pickering, Ontario is being charged as an adult, which I am like, yes, finally. And it was so random, apparently, that there's just no rhyme or reason of what the heck went on. It was so sad. Apparently she was very, very helpful and would have given, the shirt off her back for anybody. So when the young boy approached her and maybe claiming that he needed help or something like that, she wouldn't have turned him away at all. She would have been more than willing to help. And then to have this young man just go ahead and stab her to death. Like, just what the heck is wrong with this world? Okay, now let's figure out where our other mistake was. Hold on, let's put this back here. Yeah, so I don't know about the Canada Post thing yet. I'm have held off on mailing things at the ready because they did this last time, just before or just beginning of November last year, and I had packages and felt like hostage situations for weeks, and I was very irritated. Okay, so I'm one on that side. And one on that side. Okay, so I need to add a few. All right, that's fine. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 whites in a row added on either side. Okay, so minor delay. Whoops. Now the question is everybody else up the side that I've done wrong? I just add on a row or two just because I felt like it? I don't know what went on there. Okay, let's grab some whites. Some whites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I need another stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. We may need more, but we'll put these two together at the moment. We have had notice that there could be delays posting to Canada. Really? Well, I think it's like they're like partial to do a partial rollout or something like that. It's so annoying. I have no personal updates, but I have not received any mail either. I did see them booting down the road yesterday, so either that, there was, sale on donuts or something, or, they were actually doing the mail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right, let's put those together. All right, take a look outside. And of course, the star of the show napped out completely. So, yeah. Cheers to you. Thank you for hanging out. Seems like we're really delayed, so I'm sorry. We're like a good 3 or 4 minutes, it seems, behind or something. I'm not sure. On the screen, I'm now just bending down to look at the whites. So, maybe not minutes, but it's a little bit of a delay. Sorry about that. Not like I have any choice about that. Ooh, lights flicker here. It did look like we were in for a storm at some point in time, but yeah, because it said Friday, Saturday, Sunday all rain. So. You've been getting your mail? Okay, that's good, Suzanne. Yeah, there's been anything like official like that I have seen, but then I'm not like totally in the no either, so. I was short one row on either side for some reason, so I may have just made myself more work. Okay, so that's that. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Hold on. Yes. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only need 6. Why was I counting this row when that one's row? So, oh, good gravy, Laura Lynn. Counting's hard and words are hard. Counting's hard and words are hard. She's gonna lose her mind. Ooh. I won't take much to lose that mind. Shouldn't have one anyways. All that I've read is that an overtime ban which affects international shipping and slows it down. Yes, I think that's what Marcus read off the other day too there, Tracy. Because he'd ordered some items for like to do some traveling with. He hasn't traveled since we moved here, so this will be an interesting one because one, he'll be consciously aware of the travel. And two, it's like his adventure on his own sort of thing. A little bit, not completely. But I lost my mind a long time ago, but I haven't decided if I miss it. Yeah, right. That's kind of how I feel too. Okay, listen, buddy. All right, now we need this on either side. Let's see if these little pieces that I'm adding here look visually appealing. Perfect schmurfect. Let's do it. Here and here. And then we'll stick this one on this side. Okay, and then we'll add the rows together. Honest, we will. We'll get there. I believe in you, and you believe in me. Well, at least that's what I guess. Okay. Oh, sorry, my head was in the camera there. I'm sorry. Try and lean back a little bit. Can just kind of feel where they're like right next to each other. Okay, that's good. And then we'll add the other side. Go on to and add the other side. Things were not lining up. What did I do wrong? Okay. Take care, Kelly. Okay, now we'll press this. Oh, get back on here. We'll press these guys, and then we'll add it to that other section, okay? That side. There we go. Now, put that to here. right. And we need the orange stacked on red right here. And we should be fine to the end. Yay! Look at us. We did things right. Okay, we'll start at the center and work our way to the edge. I'm just going to pin every other one. I really like it when I've got the both halves together. That'll be very happy for me. That block seems a little full in there, so just pop an extra pin in there. And I think a lovely little, I have a lovely heart, curl heart stitch out that I think would look really pretty on this. You know, the heart filled with more hearts. So that's kind of my feel on it. Okay, now we pin to the other side here. Well, hello there, Miss Pauline Frew. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. How's it going? Are you having a good weekend? We've got, again, rainy weather. Rainy weather. Rainy weather. It seems like that's our used to go-to thing here for the coast. It seems like it's nice during the week and rainy on the weekends. So it makes it really hard to get things done when the only time you have is on the weekend. Okay, so that's our two halves together. Let's make sure I have done this correctly. That's our bottom. Look at our pretty bottom. All right, let's put that together. All right, so that's two pieces making a full piece, and then gonna make a nice big heart once we get the other two seams together. Just a little back stitch. Hold on, let me bring my pins over here. Making it so it's not flipping and flopping everywhere. I've been organizing my closet, not sure why. Dresses come out to play. I'm good. Was out shopping. Now it's time to relax and be with the gang. Nice. Welcome in. Happy to be here. Happy you're here. I'm certainly happy to hang out with you guys. Made my first tight bag with foam type batting. Actually looks okay. First tight bag. I'll have to look that up there, Jill. And welcome in. Hi, Jill and Dell. Hello. Always stop with your needle down. So when you go and you pick up your quilt and you flip and flop and so on and so forth, it's not going to go anywhere, right? So you're not going to lose where your place was. Or the best tip I can give you when sewing any sort of project, either doing free motion quilting, just doing quilting, or just basic sewing in general, always stop with the needle down. And try to wait for that needle to get into position before you start yanking the fabric or ripping pins out or anything like that. Okay. Oh, tote bag. Oh, okay. All right. right. I was like, is this a new designer? Tracy Wick showed a really nice, cute little project bag that, and it's apparently free pattern. Well, it's not free pattern. You pay for the pattern, but she encourages you to make as many as you like and sell them and whatever. Kind of like Lisa Pay. Isn't it? Lisa Pay for Pay Forward, right? You know, not that she has, actually some of their master classes you have to pay for, but most of her other ones are all free. But there is some you buy that are really, you know, kind of costly. Not costly, but, you know, detailed orientated. So worth it, right? But, yeah, I'll have to get forgot the name of what she said to us yesterday in the chat. I was like, ooh, I like that. It had a funky little side scoopy handle to it. I was like, ooh. Okay, so we got our bottom of our heart and the bottom of our quilt ready to attach to the top part. Dun, dun, dun. Jill Odell. Jill Odell has a new bag that she's worked on. A new tote bag. Oh, sorry, but the one Tracy Wick was showing me, I forget the name. I'll have to get her to share next time she's in chat. So, I apologize. I don't remember right at the moment. I knew I should have wrote it down. Da da da. Oh, hey, look it. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Are you saying you're part of the heart?
I'm part of the heart. Look at me. I am one with the heart. Okay, hold on. No, okay. Da, da. Alright, that's the bottom part. That's cute though. Okay. That looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, where are you going? Why are you? Oh, you're down here. That's why. Okay. Now we got the two halves of the heart. I am in a heart pocket. It looks really cute, isn't it? It looks really good. Okay, the question is, now do I have to add one strip all the way up the side here? Because I miscounted. I guess we'll see. Okay, hold on.
Wouldn't you have to add two to make it balanced?
Well, one on either side, right? That would have been the thing. Hold on, where am I going here? 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 Hold on. Is this right? Do 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 do. I think so. This is it. Okay, so here to here. At least I think so. Is that on the? Yeah, it is okay. Hold on. Are we short? We're short. Why are we short?
You got an extra row on each side.
I clearly do. So it's either rip off one or add.
Up to both sides.
Right, exactly. So it's either rip off one strip or add a strip.
Well, it depends. Are you going to follow the pattern? Your pattern that you made?
Yeah. No, that's actually, I just designed it. You wrote the pattern.
Yeah. Your design of your pattern?
Yeah, I know, but the question is, do I have enough? This needs to update, guys. It is so behind. Oh, it's crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. I was showing it was like forever behind. Jeepers creepers, Lord, why can't you do anything right? All right.
How is it adding easier?
Cause then I have to sing the Zine River song.
Then I guess you've made your executive decision. It's going to be one block wider. Because we don't know how to read the pattern.
No, we don't.
That we write.
I don't. I'm hopeless. Useless. All the things less. Including a row less. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, I need to add it to here, dork. 1.
Don't add it to the one that's already too
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, exactly. Really was this now? The poor thing, it's too biggy. Hey, there's Tracy Wick. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I conjured her. I must have. I clearly did. We were just talking about you. And the pattern you were showing about your bag the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a pink. Whew, that's 32 and 2 pinks. Can we do it? Oh my gosh.
Or seam rip one seam all the way down.
On either side.
Yes.
Yes. I think actually I might do that instead. Because I wanted to do stuff with some of the others, so. Oh my
The one
goodness.
from the bin behind you.
Yeah, that one, yes. Okay. That's alright, no big deal. I knew I should have counted. We've all done.
Off of the right side.
Yes. It's like,
Wait a minute.
oops. No, it's the sides. It was just the side parts, not in the hearts. It's only the side, like the border part of it. So. What a dork. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Mistakes happen. It's not a big deal. Let's not call the quilt police or anything. Okay, one. Rip it good. Aw, take care there, Miss Nadine. Make sure you entered. I hope you've entered to try to get a chance to win this heart. I hope you all have entered to win this heart. We only had very few for the April project, but I understand that was because we had a lot of Saturdays we were away. There was 2 out of the month that we were traveling, so it did make it hard to work on the project and, you know, stream and let everybody know they had a chance to enter and to win it all at the same time, right? So, but we did try to let everybody know when we were streaming. Even though we didn't work on it another Saturday, so we really only had like 2 Saturdays to work on it, right? There's like the first and the last sort of thing, or not even. Okay, Bob. We'll deal with that up later. Not too concerned about it. Okay.
I think they're pre-set strips for whatever you have next.
Okay. Whew. It's getting warm in here. What? It's kind of like the quilt. I don't know what he says. Sorry.
It's just fabric and thread.
Oh, well, lots of people say that. It wouldn't necessarily say that was his claim to fame, but.
It's his tagline.
Oh, okay.
He's been saying it for a very long time.
It's looking so pretty. Look at all this color. Joyous color. And I didn't make it to do with anything to do with pride or anything else like that. It was just a nice, big, colorful heart of my stash. Okay. Ooh, it'd be so nice when these two get together. Make a nice big heart. And I hope the person who wins it feels like they're getting a hug every time they cuddle under it. Okay, let's put that row together. A piece of Lord linen in every square. No, at least I wasn't bleeding. No bleeding. Okay, alrighty. Cheers. Cheers, cheers with the last of my cuppa. Not quite the last, but almost. Okay. Let's fluff it under here and put the top and the bottom of this heart together. It did take me quite a few hours to do this whole project, between cutting the fabrics and laying out each row. Obviously sewing, that's why I worked 2 by 2 rows instead of just 1 row by 1 row. I just felt it was a bit easier and a little bit more productive. I could have been wrong, I don't know. Just to me it seemed like a good thing. So it is, oops, get back here, buddy. What was it, 900 and some odd squares? 993? 933? Somehow you got a little... Oh, you're hooked. You got hooked on the foot. There we go. Weird. So a great number of squares used. And of course, if you have a variety of collection, of course, the brighter and beautiful you can make it. I think if you had a bunch of panels you didn't know what to do with, you could also chop those up into tiny squares and do like an effect of some sort, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. A big hug for everyone? Exactly. It makes you smile, this project? I hope so. And thank you for saying so. Much appreciated. It is filled with much loves. Okay, so at this point, we just need to put the pinks down the sides, I believe. Flip that there. Did you get another little thread? Oh, a little thread caught. Alrighty. 2 by 2? Yeah, it just seemed like a nice number to work with, right? So let's show this some heat loving. And then we'll count properly how many down the sides. Final main seam. I still got the pinks down the sides though, so. But it is this heart, the heart will be done at that point, right? Just the outside needs to finish. Look at that, you're fine. Yeah, and I had enough of the white cut that I thought it'd be like doing like a little checkerboard rainbow thingy, like bag, project bag or something to use up the scraps as a memory of this quilt project, right? So, oh, how pretty! Love all those colors together, and it's just a little bit of this, like a 2 of this and a 2 of that, and a 2 of this and a 2 of that. I think I did a good job balancing lights and darks. within the color sections I needed. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay. With just our pink top and our pink bottom. Okay. Look okay? I can't see. I can't see. Alright, now what do I need this wise here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 pinks each side. Okay, let's pop this up on the wall until we get our 28 pinks on either side put together. Okay. Oh, I love you. You're so pretty. You want to be my friend. Loves it. Okay, it was 28, wasn't it? Okay, let's grab our bits. Our bits, our bits, our bits, or grab our bits. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have lots of thread glitter. You're talking whites?
I'm talking, well, no, total.
Right, that's why I said 28 plus 2 pinks.
Okay. I didn't catch that.
That's okay. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
And I do have to say that was confusing because they're all pink.
What do you mean?
Every one of the ones in your hands is pink.
Yeah. But what was confusing? Oh, no,
They're all
not
pink.
white. I didn't need white. I needed 30 pinks. I clearly should have had some lunch.
Like, wait a minute.
Nope, you're right. I'm not adding pink. I'm adding
Nothing's
white.
not nothing.
I'm not adding white. I'm adding pink. Oh my gosh.
You're counting white.
Yes,
You
I
just
was.
want extra rows.
I
That's
don't
what
want
it sounds
extra
like.
rows. I want it like I meant to have it, not an oops and adapted, right? So, like, jeepers creepers. Think I could do something right on my own channel? Probably not.
You're doing it right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sorted. That's why it takes a whole channel to make a quilt around here. Without your community contribution, I would be messing up all over the place. Okay, so hopefully that is what we needed. Let's stick it up the side and see. Okay. One. No. How did I get that wrong? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, it's because I don't know how to count. Oh, there we go. It was here. I just forgot to add it to the pile. Okay.
Told you the 28 was going to screw you up.
Indeed-a-roni. Okay. Yeah, I need those two I just tossed, right? Exactly. Whoops. In my mind, I had already sewn it. Okay, so that's the one side. You, buddy. Math is hard. I saw that, Tracy Provis. I did see that. She tried to retract it, but I saw it.
She couldn't retract it. I can see it.
Okay, so we're good on that one. Now we need 30 for the other side.
He wants to know why you have a keyhole there.
Hanging from my window?
Yeah.
I found that at a secondhand store for like, I don't know, $8 or something like that. I thought it was so cool. I have plans for it.
I'm sure it's not just for the, like, to put over the heart and then you got the key to your heart.
Oh, it could be. It could be. There you go. There you go. Pop answered your question.
I'm just coming up with stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops. 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30. All of you, your additions are over. No longer needed. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch one of those out. This guy for this guy. And hello, Wendy K. How you doing? Busted. That is hard. Okay, we'll do that here. Yeah, and then we just have those two. I love it. It looks so pretty. Who's gonna be the lucky winner? Who's gonna be the lucky winner? Who's gonna be the lucky winner of my rainbow heart? A red and oh, hold on. What's going on? Red and an orange. Oh, right here. Yep. Okay, I will fix that during the week. Okay, but I'm not going to do it now. But I believe that's the one you're looking at. And that's not a big deal to fix either. So.
I think it actually should just be a red replacing that orange. Isn't it?
No, it should be flipped because it's orange red. Should be orange red. Right there. Is that right, Christina? Is that the one you were looking at? It happens, and it's okay. I will flip it. I will fix it, though. Just doesn't need to be right now. Okay, let's put you here. And we'll double count your 30. Yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate the help. Last thing I want to do is get it quilted and find out I made a mess. So thank you very much for your help. Very much indeed good eyes there. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're just going to go here. Okay, now let's put it on the wall. Actually, we'll just take that one off because we're going to have to add it no matter what. So, Do, 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 do. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's grab our little pins. And I like framing it with a color that you haven't used in the heart itself, right? So, look, we measured right. I can. This has been five weeks of this or 4 weeks of this. So it's been a long time coming, and a lot of work in between too. You know, either cutting fabrics or to sort out a nice collection of, you know, fabrics to choose from, and not just, you know, like 4 oranges and, you know, 2 pinks or, you know, something like that. So it's definitely a mix. You kind of came apart there. We will fix you. You can hear the birdies outside the window over Sophie's head. Twitter, Twitter, Twitter. Oh, thank you, Josie. Yeah, we're almost done. We just got this border to add and the other one to add, and scrumdiddlyumptious, we are D-O-N-E done. At least the top, though, the flimsy. We'll still have to get it all quilted up and stuff like that. And, of course, it'll be a long arm Wednesday. Let's pin both sides while we're here. Okay. Let's just do little flips of daisy here. And get the other little border off the wall here. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? No, Catherine, it's been over 4 weeks now, too. It was, what was it, April 26th or something like that, I believe, that they went missing. They're 6 and 4. Lily is 4 and Jack is, sorry, Lily is 6 and Jack is 4. My bad. And it's not very far from us either, like literally. It's so sad that they just can't seem to find these kids. You know, and like I say, it's been like 4 weeks. It's just too long a time. Yeah, it does make you wonder how they just kind of disappear, right? So apparently there is video footage of them with a family member the day before they disappeared, like some CCTV, closed caption television, out and about in public. So I mean, that's the last time they were actually seen. So that, you know, anybody can actually remember or have any evidence of them being there. So. But I mean, I guess there's at least that. But, you know, still, question is, what happened to the poor little lad and lassie? And the fact that just it's the unknown that would bug me to all heck, that's for sure. Oh, June's got to go. Okay, bye, June. Time to go see ya. Well, hello there, Miss Practically Creative. Thank you so much for being a member of our channel for 19 full months. My goodness. Holy moly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm giving you a big heart. Thank you so much. Miss Practically Creative has her own channel here on YouTube as well. Please check out her content. She does some great stuff. I love it. Appreciate her very much. There's 4 content creators that kind of tag team all together. There's Colleen Crafts and Sews. There's My Quilt Projects. There's Miss Practically Creative. And there's, oh, I'm sorry, hold on. And Sylvia Back. Me, You, and Me, FPP. Sorry, I was having a brain fart there. They all have some great, great channels. Miss Sylvia was making a bird, two birds. And in fact, she even ordered legs for them. They were amazing. I loved the little footage that she took of her making. I wish it was longer, actually. I really would have liked a lot more longer content of how those birds came together. They were just so beautiful. I know, those poor babies, right? I know, just picture color. What color are you going to put on the back? That depends on the winner there, Audra. The winner gets to choose. They give me a basic idea of what color they like, and I just kind of go from there of what I have in my stash. So I've got wide backs, I got like regular bolts. I mean, I've got a few options to choose from. Sometimes I'll just choose myself. So, you know, it's my project. I can do what I want with it. I don't want that this way because that is a very light fabric and that is a very dark fabric. So I kind of want that to make sure it's flipped that direction. All right, one more seam after this one, people. We're almost there. One more seam after this one. Okay, and then we're good to go. And then we'll do a final measurement of the way it should be, not the way I tried to adapt it there for a moment, but went back to the true form of the pattern. So, go me for keeping back on it. Coming back around. Stop doing what I do and just add what I want to add and do what I want to do. The back stitch to keep that all together. Let's flip this and let's make sure first we don't got no pins in it. Very nice. Flip it, sew it, and then we're good to go. I love the backing that you used on my marble mystery color. That is a lovely one, isn't it? I really like that one too. It's a tanny bit with like what do you call it? A fronds or a leaf or something? It's not really a feather. It kind of looks like a fronzy feather. Fronzy feather. Hey, Bobby Lee, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing today, Bobby Lee? Where do you belong, Bobby Lee? What's going on with you, Bobby Lee? We're sewing on the last of our pink border onto our pixelated heart quilt that we did up here at the quilt shop. Good first time. I'm happy you're here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just putting the last little bit on. And then we're going to put it on the wall and look at the glory and wonder of all this fabric that we had here, and look what we made with it. So, sorry. Exclamation Love will get you a link to help out our channel if you want to pick this up. It's very inexpensive, and all the work's been done for you. You just gotta substitute your color for what you would like in the heart, and you can make a beautiful big heart just like this. Of course, if you wanted to, you could even do the pieces smaller, like 1 inch or something like that, instead of the 2.5 or 1.5 or something like that. It would definitely make for a much smaller project. It would be probably a great big pillow size. We're going to make it into a pillow. You could probably make it bigger to make it for a king-size quilt or a big wall hanging. Or Or like I wanted to do with the triangle project, make a quilt for the quilt shop. I'm in the outside of it. Yeah, that was I really like that backing too there, Allison. And it suited the project really nice because of the tanny colors that you had going on the front of it. Okay, we're almost done. The countdown. Any questions, anybody? Any questions? Besides that one that I have to flip, I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal. I can do that. I did put a pin in it where I need to fix it, which is okay. At least now I know. I'll take a good look at it, and there may be another block I may flip, or I may take out. It all depends on how I feel about it in the end. Done your 300 stitches? Nice, Miss Charlotte. Okay, let's give this a little lovin'. Heat lovin'. You could also use this pattern as a cross stitch as well. So it's not only a quilt pattern, it's a cross stitch pattern too. Just put a stitch for each color. Oh, look how pretty that is. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Look how pretty that is. All those pretty pinks. Threads are just part of the gig. They really are. Oops. Poke there. Okay. Oh, there's a little seamy fix there. Okay, I'll do that too. Hold on, let's actually fix that right now. Got a little too split. Should have fixed it. Let's get that under the machine, fix that first, and then we'll press the other side. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. We actually do have different tiers to our membership now. If you would like to click on that join button below somewhere, would be awesome. You can check out how, one, you can help our channel, and two, get a chance to win a project. Join today. We hang out on Zooms 2 times a month, sometimes even more. Like yesterday was a bonus one. We stitched together. I worked on a few projects. It wasn't the member project that I normally work on. I worked on this and something else. Yeah, we have a great time. We get to know each other. We go on adventures. We were hanging out with Mona for a few days there in one of her local quilt shops. She was using their tables to build out her project. And that's a great option if you don't have the space at home, is check out either your local quilt shops or a public library or church halls or community centers and stuff like that. And you can sometimes use their tables or their space for putting a big top together, like especially making sandwiches. Making a sandwich, not as in like munch sandwiches, but quilt sandwiches. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I guarantee it. Pop nose. Pop nose. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, this way. Sorry, I apologize. Doo-doo-doo. It is great size. Oh my goodness. What a love. What love. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's too wide to do it that way. Too wider than my arms. Okay, we are looking at 62. 62 wide. Okay, hold on. 62 wide. Dun, 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 30. So 60. 62 by 60. Sideways? Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't figure it out. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. I changed my mind. I'm not giving it away. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just know I love it that much. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, make sure you enter in. This is like going to be your last moment, okay? No more after today. Midnight tonight, it closes. You snooze, you lose, you're poop out of luck. Don't let it bypass you, okay? Look at that. Except for that little guy right there. Except for this little guy right here, we're good to go, okay? Thank you, Judy. Love it. It's so lovely. Yay! Okay, any questions? Any questions at all? I have a question. Who's coming to clean up this mess? I mean, like, even me. Who's coming to clean me up? Like, seriously. I need a vacuum, a wind brush, all the things.
I got a pressure washer. We'll use that.
Pressure washer? What? A little dramatic, don't you think? I think it's a good size, too, there, Suzanne. I really do. Oh, it's pretty. Look at all that work. I like how the back gives it a little bit of texture, like the background here, because of the little bit of tones on tones. Steve's just gonna, I don't know about that. Only if there's spilled snacks clean up is she gonna be doing any help with that, so. Okay, all right, that's off. That's off. Good to go. Very proud of this project. Really made a big dent. Plus I have all these leftover bits that I said I'm going to make a project bag. Maybe just a weekend project video, or we may just do it as like an extra stream or something like that. So we'll figure it out. Yay! Any questions?
It's 28 white plus 2 pink.
No, 30 pink.
It's 30 pink.
Allergic to dust. Likely excuse. Likely excuse. Whew. I worked myself into a sweat. Bob will. No, he won't. Shop vac? Yeah, most likely. But the thing is, he just sucked me up the vacuum. Because then all the dust will be gone. Hey, Lee Allen, how you doing? Ah, thank you, Tracy Albert. I really like the way it turned out. Nice. I really do like it. I like the pink too. There's there's 2 pinks like right. Hold on, where am I? I'm so like not here. There. Those 2. I might move them. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. What's 2 plus 2? 4. They're fine? Okay, I'll leave them then. It just kind of caught my eye. But okay, well, if there's no questions, then we will see you on Cross Stitch Tuesday. Okay? I have made quite a bit of progress on the Highland Cujas background stuff, clouds and green background. But other than that, yeah. Thank you, Pat Remenschneider, for hanging out. Appreciate you. Quit pointing out. Well, only because it was pointed out already, and it is a mistake. But it's just I just need to flip that too. So I do want it to be like as cohesive as possible, right? So on the road again Tuesday. Have a great day. Okay, thank you, Gwenny. You be careful driving, okay? Yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We got plans to hopefully do a little bit of work outside if we can. I don't know. I hope so. But we'll just go from there. Okay. So big hugs and loves to you peoples. And she's napping. She's not in here. Are you gonna come say goodbye, or you're just gonna sit there? Oops, sorry. I'm sweating already. Woo! Sweat so sharp. You think I barely see you? All I can see is your little hand popping up. Oh, there you are. Okay. Everybody's waving. Gonna go get tacos. Oh, that sounds delicious. I wish. Yeah, 2 for me. Right? Okay, bye, everyone. Mwah! We'll see you on the next one.